Alright, so this is going to cover the Cincinnati Metropolitan Area, including northern Kentucky. So maybe you're visiting family, and maybe you just are out with family, friends, and you want to take some cool photos, find some unique photo opportunities. I did a lot of research and a lot of legwork for you, so finding different photo spots you may not have thought of in forums, online communities, different threads like that. Just purely a list here in no particular order. There might be something for everybody here. Some of these are going to be obvious, but let's get started. Dexter Mausoleum. Spring Grove, Everybody's Treehouse, which is basically in Mount Airy Forest. Same photo there. A lot of these are going to be within the parks itself, so keep an eye out for that when you're looking up these places. Maybe you're going to screenshot this. Florence Nature Park, Fox Run Park. Some of these are in northern Kentucky, but this way, if you can screenshot these, refer to this if you're going back there. Cincinnati Children's Vernon Manor. That's a nice looking building. Lucky Cat Museum by appointment. So for all you cat lovers out there, tag somebody in this one, right? Heritage Village Museum. Stricker's Grove Amusement Park. Boone County Fairgrounds. RC Raceway. I haven't really seen one of these, at least around me. I'm up in Michigan, so I'm sure they're around, but I've never really looked for it because I haven't had a reason to. Royal Oaks Green Space Tourist Attraction. Maybe some open fields there. NKU, lots of cool opportunities on college campuses. Architecture is awesome, a lot of really neat buildings, so I like to highlight those as well. Vent Haven Museum, more parks. Some are just bland parks to you, but some may find some cool opportunities depending on what you're looking for. Public River Access, Riverview Park, Carroll Lee Cropper Bridge. Again, this is just a list, and I have 120 to get to, so I want to make it quick and to the point. Tri-State Border, where they come together. Giles Conrad Park, Rapid Run Creek Observation Area. That's kind of creepy. I love how that's the photo. That's the main photo. Bender Mountain Nature Preserve. Bartlett Park. Probably sits a little bit higher up with views of the city. This one here, I don't really understand the significance to it, but hey, some of you might, right? Maybe that's why it's only got one review. Somebody really found it beneficial. Historic Grove Cemetery and Arboretum. Madison Theater, Ohio River in general as a whole. Ludlow Incinerator. Check out the history on that thing, right? Lagoon Motordrome Historical Landmark. I don't know if that's a suspension bridge or a raised pedestrian bridge. Maybe old railroad tracks. DeVoe Park. There's tons of places within this park that are listed here. Heritage Museum, Ludlow Stadium if you like active live sports. Cool opportunities there. Riverfront Commons, Ludlow Memorial Park, Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Bridge at South Fork Park. Again, South Fork Park, same area. Beringer Crawford Museum. Boldface Playground. This was listed a bunch of spots that I saw, so there's some cool places in there. Delshire Preserve, Emshoff Woods and Nature Preserve, Summit Park, it's a unique looking structure, Camp Friedlander, Rappelling Tower. I like trying to pronounce these. I'm not from this area, so I'm seeing these for the first time. So correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you've seen any of these places here as well, or if you recommend any of these, or if, kind of what I missed, because I'm sure I missed a few spots, but this should give you a pretty good overview. Bicentennial Park, William Henry Harrison Memorial Nature Trail, and the monument there. Whitewater Canal Tunnel, Little Britain Carriage House. Banquet halls are cool spots for photos if you're going with work, friends, or family. A lot of those buildings are unique too. Parks, CVG airplane viewing area. I love aircraft. I was going to do a video on specific plane spotting areas, so that might be coming next. Tri-State Warbird Museum, East Fork Wilderness Area, East Fork State Park. There's the beach within that. River Days Campground, Honeysuckle Ranch, Withrow Nature Preserve, Trout Lily Trail. There's a trail in there too within this. 5 Mile Chapel. New Riff Distilling. This is a distillery in northern Kentucky, close to the riverfront, so you might get some cool shots right there. Taft Museum of Art, Wedding Venue, Heritage Bank Center, That's going to be next to the American Ballpark, the Great American Ballpark, I should say, Paycor Stadium. If you're a Bengals fan, the Banks, I don't understand this one. Maybe some significance to you. It's inside the Great American Ballpark. Riverside Historic District, cool skyline views of the river as well. This one here, Catholic Central High. This was a hidden one I found. Really cool views of the city. Campbell Lakes Preserve, Mitchell Memorial Forest, Mount Echo, another scenic overlook. Emshoff Woods and Nature Preserve, Mount Echo Park. A lot of these that are listing are very close to the one directly above and below it, so keep that in mind. Scenic overlook again at DeVoe Park. Some of them I might have missed and went back to. Eden Park overlook within this, the entire Eden Park limits. The Elsinore Arch, Cincinnati Museum, Art Museum, Eden Park again. These are all very close together. Heakin Overlook, Alt Park. Now this spot here, I did find that there's a ton of stuff on wedding photos in there, a ton of opportunities for cool prom photos as well. George Rogers Clark Park, Riverside Park, another park, Juliff's Park, Woodland Mound, Sawyer Point, and Yeatman's Cove. Performance Pavilion and Playground and Bike Rentals. Maybe some cool trails in there. Serpentine Wall. The Reds Hall of Fame and Museum. Creative Center for Creative Arts. Markham Park. They got some cool signage right there. Cool selfie shot. Historic site. Triple Whipple Bridge. That's a tongue twister. Middle Creek Park. Nature Preserve. Dinsmore Homestead Museum. Boone County Cliffs State and Nature Preserve. The Arboretum. Botanical Gardens. Loveland Castle Museum. Redbird Hollow Trailhead. The Dent Schoolhouse if you like haunted houses. It's not really my thing, but there's a lot of people that like that. Shawnee Lookout. Petersburg, Kentucky. How do you pronounce that? Sachem Ruins? Sachem? I don't know. Creation Museum. Miami Whitewater Forest. Overall, the parks in Hamilton County. Winton Woods. Kings Island, of course. I've been there a couple different times. The northern suburbs. Is that in Sharonville? I can't remember. Cincinnati, Meadow Trail Meadow. California Woods Nature Preserve, Otto Armlander Memorial Park, Cincinnati Observatory, Buttercup Valley Preserve, Parker Woods Nature Preserve, Trailside Nature Center, if you like hiking trails, Burnett Woods, hiking trails, bird watching, the Skirball Museum. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Skirball. Maybe it's someone's last name. Who knows? University of Cincinnati. If you like the Bearcats, that's going to be for you. Nippert Stadium. And last but not least, Fifth Third Arena. And that's pretty much it. That's going to conclude our list here. But like I said, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of, the areas. And here's your overview map as well at the end, just so you can kind of see where we were looking at. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to any of these again, and what you recommend. If you haven't seen any of these, hopefully you'll be able to check some of these out if you're out and about. So thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.